What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angie, and today I am joined by my fiance Yen, because this is a exciting video, I'd have to say. And if you guys can't tell, or if you guys don't know much about our shirts, it is quite a clear giveaway. We are doing our WWE Wrestlemania predictions. This is Wrestlemania 41. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Should we do night 1 matches and then...
Yeah, we'll do night 1 predictions, then night 2 predictions.
Alright, so you wanna take over?
I'll take over. So, for night 1, opening the show, it is the War Raiders, so Eric and Ivar, versus the New Day, which is Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, for the Tag Team Championship.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you and everybody else. I think that the tag team division needs a lot of work, and I've seen the tag team division, even on NXT, to be honest, I don't see any team that's like propelling.
Out there.
Yeah, out there. So the tag team is really like losing its power. Like before, they didn't know what to do with the tag team, but there was stars in the tag team. I feel like besides these two and maybe American Made, those are 3 teams that I could see. Even the Judgment Day has not been pretty good recently. So with that being said, I'm not really interested in this match, but if I have to pick one, I'm going to be saying that perhaps we get new tag teams. So I'm going with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I really like Eric and Ivar as a tag team. I mean, they've been tag teams since like forever. But I feel like having Xavier and Kofi, they can do more. Because Eric and Ivar, they just came back from serious injuries. So there's like really not much they can do without possibly injuring themselves again. And I feel like...
Not just that, sorry to cut you off, but I honestly think that there was one segment that, I forget who it was, I think it was Eric that was talking, and he said, we've been tag teams all over the world, and we've been tag teams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yet, the way that they've been used in WWE is not to, like, you know what I'm saying? They lost so much potential on the way. So, like, this match has lost its value, to me at least.
Yeah.
What about you?
And I also agree with what you say, like what you said about the tag teams. There really isn't much. LWO has a tag team, but they're never really used. They use Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, who are technically not tag team partners. So I think, this is...
To be honest, I think the tag team division, if I had to choose one, is probably the Latinos are like, you know, like that. I kind of like, personally, I like that they're not being used as much. Yeah, but they're growing into something I can kind of like feel. But I think it's gonna still take time.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going as well. New Day, so Kofi and Xavier. Okay, so the next match, speaking of LWO, is Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna go with El Grande Americano.
Yeah. As much as I love Rey Mysterio, I think El Grande Americano is gonna win.
Because he's great.
I think he is Chad Gable. And hopefully, maybe with this match, he can kind of get exposed. But I don't think it's going to be like a clean win. I think he's going to cheat to get the victory.
You are doubting the great Americano?
Yeah.
It could be me.
But it's not.
But it could. Okay.
Okay, next is one that I'm actually quite excited about. That is Jade Cargill and Naomi. Who do you think is going to win?
Well, personally, I'm not excited about this match because the build has not been the greatest. Like they've only had like a few weeks where here and there. I feel like her injury of the storyline, maybe I don't know if she got really injured, but like in the storyline, it took a little bit too much for me. Like they could have done a lot more, if that makes sense. So, it is pretty good, but I'm gonna go with Jade because I feel like Naomi is good, but they're not gonna make Jade lose on her first match unless Naomi wins by like a screwy uh gets like a tights or like you know what like cheats or some way, and it's not fair for Jade, so Jade's gonna get her revenge again. Then maybe that's the only thing.
Yeah.
But then again, this is WrestleMania. I don't see that kind of finish in this kind of magnitude of a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it has to end like as a good finish.
Yeah. Yeah. As much as I love Naomi, I feel like I agree with you. They're not going to make Jade lose her first singles match. I do kind of disagree with you on the build for it. I feel like she was gone quite a long time. I don't think it was a real injury because she was posting on social media and everything during that time. So I don't think it was a real injury, but the build of Bianca and Naomi getting their tag teams back and keep winning and winning and winning was just fueling Jade's fire to come back and beat the crap out of Naomi. So I feel like the build was right, as even though it wasn't like a normal build where you have both of them going back and forth to can keep going with the build. I think this was a pretty good build, and I think Jade's gonna take the W on that one.
Okay, so next is LA Knight against Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship.
Jeez.
I'll let you go on this one first.
This one is gonna be pretty good. Jacob is a beast in like wrestling. LA Knight is good as well. I think we get a new champion. I think Jacob is gonna win, whether it be Tamatanga and Solo helping him, or maybe they cause like a little bit of a distraction that rocks him off his game, but then he gets back on because they have been rocky within the past few weeks.
Yeah.
But I think Jacob wins this one.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with LA Knight.
Ooh.
Because I still want him to be going on a good run. They just literally gave it to him and they screwed Shinsuke. So it's like screwing people up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is something that I don't want to see. You know?
Mm.
So I feel like Jacob will get his flowers soon, but he still has time. Well, LA Knight, he still has time, but he needs to beat people in order for me to believe that LA Knight's second run is as good, or third.
I think this is his second.
Okay, second is as good as his, or can be, like good as the first. You can only get the fans to be like LA Knight, yeah, for it as long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, the next one I think is one that you're excited about, and that
Sort
is...
of 50-50.
50-50 just because of one person.
Yeah.
This is Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. I thought this one was a main event.
It should have been, but I guess it didn't have the star power because of Charlotte Flair.
So you can go first on this one.
Tiffany. Tiffany's winning. There's no doubt.
I agree. I think Tiffany's going to win. I really don't think they're gonna have Tiffany lose. Charlotte Flair, even though she is good, she's been in the business for... Charlotte Flair?
No.
Because I was talking about Charlotte Flair just now.
I'm talking about Tiffany, though. Tiffany.
I feel like she's at that point where she doesn't need to win. I remember when Charlotte came back, I'm like, I wasn't really excited because I already knew that she was going to be put in the championship position. So hopefully they don't make her win this one. I have Tiffany winning, and hopefully it stays like that.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is going to be a match that I think I'm excited for, Gunther versus Jey Uso for the heavyweight championship. And to be honest, I think Jey Uso is going to yeet this match.
I agree. I think Jay is going to win, especially with that, like what happened, what was it, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? With Jimmy?
Okay.
That just kind of fueled his fire.
But did you see last week too? Like the past one that was like where he was just like smacked the mic out of his hand.
Yeah, but that it all began because of what happened with Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that really fueled his fire to beat Gunther, and I think Gunther is a little scared that he woke up some type of beast in Jay that he's not prepared for.
Mm.
So, yeah, I have Jay winning this one.
Yeah. Well, for night one, we seem to have like the same people going.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So the last match for night one, the main event is Roman Reigns versus CM Punk with Paul Heyman in his corner versus Seth frickin' Rollins.
Okay.
Who you
I'll
got?
I'll let you go first.
Me first. As much as I would love Roman Reigns to win,
Is there a particular reason for that?
no particular reason, just he's awesome.
Okay.
I feel like there's gonna be some like beef between CM Punk and Roman Reigns throughout the match because of Paul Heyman. So maybe Seth, he takes advantage of that distraction and takes the W.
Who?
Seth. Even though I want Roman to win, but I think Seth's going to win.
So you have Seth.
Yeah.
I also have Seth, but I wouldn't be surprised if CM Punk wins. I don't see in a world where maybe Roman wins, but I feel like this is a match where I think Roman's gonna let either Seth or CM Punk win.
Mm.
Like obviously not his character wise, but like I think the match needs Seth or CM Punk to win more than Roman. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which means I don't think he's either gonna get pinned either. I think he's gonna be like either like outside. Either he could win, but like if he doesn't win, and my choice is Seth Rollins, it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be CM Punk getting pinned or Seth Rollins getting pinned. I don't think Roman Reigns is.
Roman's not gonna get the pin.
No.
No.
Or get pinned.
Get pinned, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is it for night one. And now night two, we're opening with a women's tag team championship, which is Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. Who you got?
They have one last match on night one, so this means that these guys are gonna go a little bit
Longer. Yeah.
So I think that match is gonna be good. I'm a little disappointed that it's Bailey and Lyra that are tag teams because that's an intercontinental champion that could have been on WrestleMania match,
Yeah.
something like that. And Liv and Raquel are gonna retain.
Yeah, I think
Liv, it's all about Liv and Raquel.
as much as I hate to agree with that, I think Liv.
Why?
Because I don't like them.
Who?
Liv and Raquel. I think Liv and Raquel are going to win. I think there's been somewhat of like, because Bailey was trying to go for the Intercontinental Championship, there might still be like a little uncertainty in like that tag team. And they're also not an actual like tag team. It should have been like an actual tag team like Kaden and Kaylee.
Yeah.
It should have been like an actual tag team, but yeah, I don't see Bailey and Lyra getting the victory on that one. I think Liv and Raquel wins and retains, unfortunately.
All right. So next match it is AJ Styles against Logan Paul. You go.
I don't like this match. I don't think I'm gonna like it too much, even though Logan is a really good athlete. I like AJ Styles. I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, but...
Logan, she said it, not me. Let's collab.
I'm not a fan of Logan. With that being said, I feel like AJ Styles would want to help elevate Logan. So, I'm going AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to go Logan, but I think Logan. But AJ. I'm going AJ.
Okay, so that's your pick, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with Logan Paul.
Any particular reason why?
No.
Okay, the next match is a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship, which is Braun Breaker, who's the champion, versus Penta, versus Finn Balor, versus Dominic Mysterio. Who you got for this one?
I got Dominic Mysterio. The only Mysterio that matters.
Okay, so you're wearing an LWO shirt.
I know! Goddamn.
I think it's going to be either Braun retaining or Penta. But I think Penta is still a little too new to win the championship, so I think Braun is going to retain. I don't think it's going to be Finn or Dominic because that's going to cause, like, a lot of tension.
That's true. Let me change my mind. I think it's Penta. Sorry, Dom.
As I was saying, because Finn Balor and Dominic are in the same faction, they are both in Judgment Day, and they're brothers, I think that's going to cause a lot of friction, a lot of collision there that is not going to allow either one of them to win.
Mm-hmm.
There may be, like, a turn. So I think maybe, like, Judgment Day might turn on Finn. But, yeah, I don't see any of them winning. I think Braun Breaker retains. Next is a Sin City street fight, which I think is going to be a really good match against Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Who do you got?
So, for me, honestly, these two are good, but I think the match is going to be, like, don't get me wrong, it's going to be really good, but I don't think I'm going to be interested in it because I'm not really interested in either one, if I'm being frank. But I gotta give it to maybe... Who'd you say you give it to?
I didn't say yet.
No, but you go first.
You want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
I'm probably going to give this one to Drew. I think, I mean, it's really difficult. Either one of these could win. But I think I'm going to give it to Drew because he does have, like, that anger in him. Like, he lost his championship to Damian only, like, 5 minutes after he won it. He feels like he's been cheated over and over with CM Punk, with, who was it, Seth?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of these matches, he feels like WWE has done him wrong. So he's going to have that passion, he's going to have that anger and that fight in him. So I think Drew's going to win.
Mm. Okay, so I'm going to go with Damian Priest.
Any reason why?
Damian Priest.
Okay, the next match is a triple threat match for the Women's World Champion.
Let's go, Bianca!
And this is Io Sky, which is the champion, versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Alright, so since we already know who this one's going to vote for, she doesn't have a say, even though it's her channel. It's going Bianca.
No, it's
Bianca,
going
Bianca.
Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Can you not say it? Because literally, we already know who you're gonna vote to. So don't even put a picture in here. Just Bianca. Bianca. Okay. Let's move on. Bianca.
Okay, now the main event: Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. And this is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Who do you got winning?
Oh my god, this is so... Cody Rhodes.
Cody?
Cody.
I don't know. I kind of want Cena to win. But, like, dirty. Because he's heel, right? Like, not a clean win.
Yeah, dirty. You guys heard her? Dirty. Because
like,
she likes dirty. She likes...
I want him to cheat to win.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe have, like, The Rock to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Showing all his goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
And his big-ass arms.
Whoa.
Yeah, his big arms.
Okay.
All those big muscles with those tattoos.
Yeah.
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 And his open vest.
Okay.
With the six-pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not even a part of the match. Why are you talking about this? There's kids watching your program.
But yeah, I kind of want John Cena to win this one. I really don't know why. I just, like, I like Cody. as like a wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
and I like John Cena as a wrestler, but I just feel like his time is now. No pun intended. Yeah, but I think John Cena's gonna win this one.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so with that being said, that is our WrestleMania 41 predictions.
Make sure you guys, if you guys...
This is not our channel. This is my channel.
Why not? Oh! Can I just help?
But you're skipping like a whole other part that I was
Okay,
going to say. So guys, that is our prediction for WrestleMania 41. That is actually happening this weekend, April 19th and 20th. So let us know down below if you guys agree with our predictions, if you guys have someone else in mind, or even if you like WWE at all. If you don't, that's okay. Just that is our predictions. We are WWE fans, and yeah, stay tuned for our next video because we are going to be back with some more WWE videos. We're going to tell you guys our top 5 WWE crushes. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be a good one. And let us know, or let me know down below, if maybe we could do a watch along. What do you think?
A watch along?
A watch along.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of hours. Yeah, if you guys get this to 1,000 likes,
we'll do a watch along.
Yeah.
So guys, with that being said, thank you so much for joining. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Turn your notification bell on so you're notified every time I post a video. Like this video because it really does help. And what else, babe?
Nothing. Let's go. WrestleMania season is on us. And guys, just have a vibe and let's watch some good wrestling.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Can you focus on